Okay, we didn't have time for coffee this morning. It's gonna have to be like this. We're, shut the door. Come on, it's time to work. So as you know, when you're in these places, things move fast, people move fast. You really have to do your best to keep up. I got spiders in my boots here. Check out the boots. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll probably have some thing they call bet rouge here at the end of the day. Don't worry. The work we're doing right now is pretty awesome. It's digging an irrigation pond. This is where I live, part-time. And I'm not in the fast pace of Canada. Up here ahead, this is the cool stuff here. You gotta see, this machine costs about $250 per hour, but for what it's doing, that is amazing. Last year, we built my partner's house right here. Yes, it's obvious he has more money than me, but this will be the irrigation pond. Up here beyond where we're working is a little ravine that was beautiful, but we want to divert that water. Since it's entirely on our land, we'll divert it into this pond, which will sustain life and also irrigate the farming that we're doing below. So, right now, we're just about, excuse me guys, we're just about to put in the pipe here that will work as a pressure feed for the irrigation system for all the farmland below. So, it's very important. As this fills up with water, we have here the intake pressurized intake from the volume of water here. It will pressurize the pipe and shoot this water all over wherever we decide to put it, into the greenhouses and into the farm fields themselves. So it's important that we stabilize this pipe. This is where we're at so far, and the ravine is just inside there. So we're at one crucial stage here where our road, which he is traveling on right now, will have to actually cross over the pipe. And that's important that we get the pipe in now so that we can continue the road out to the ravine and start damming the ravine now. As we're entering into the rainy season here in St. Lucia, what most people consider the tourist season, this ravine will start to flow, which would be great for tourists to check out and see, but more importantly, we need it to sustain the life of the people who live here. So that's why I'm trying to pitch in and do some good for the project. Right, Damien?
That's right. You want to take a turn on the pickaxe?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
What do we got to do here? We're
just taking out the
clay?
Just to back around.
All right.
You can get it in big chunks.
Big chunks, man. Big chunks. Big chunks. It's no problem. We enjoy the hard physical work. It keeps us alive. It keeps us healthy, you know? And if this is what we got to do down here, this is what we're doing. I'm excited because not only will those fish have a nice place to swim, but perhaps when nobody's looking, I will too.
All right.
Very much.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna pad those down all over the pipe, backfill with the machine, and then continue our road up into the ravine. He's very quick. I mean, in the time it took me, which was about 20 minutes, to change my battery on the canyon, this guy's filled in the pipe and continued into the forest. This is really impressive. So the next step is to build the road deep into the forest until we hit the ravine. Once we hit the ravine, we'll dam the ravine, and then we'll put a trench next to the road that will allow that ravine to flow into here. So in here, it is dangerous. And that's why we have our special footwear. If you notice, we started with clay around the pipe. It was to hold the pipe in place so that when the machine starts to backfill, that pipe won't be moved at all. And then beyond the clay that we put around the pipe, we also protect the pipe. And we have a layer of stone and dry gravel or teeth, what we've pulled out of the face of here. So we have the clay, then we have the teeth, and now he had put on more layers of clay. All those materials together gives you a real good base, and the clay also, as I said, held the pipe in place, protects the pipe, and kind of holds everything together. So the clay is our friend here, and definitely a success as the pond is complete. Now it's just filling the pond. And we're just breaking up the road here. I'm just talking with Damien, who is the leader on this project. We just have to be careful, you know, with this heavy machinery. As this guy progresses over the bridge here, he's just going to be clearing the road into the ravine. And Damien here is going to explain a little bit about how that's going to enable him to create his greenhouses and also irrigate his farm fields down there. Because Damien, I understand you have some cows and stuff down the hill as well.
Yeah, we're going to be doing all kinds of mixed farming, so livestock as well as greenhouse production as well as local food production. So what we're trying to do is reinstate the forest and slow down the water on the hill. So we have these ponds and these terrace systems to move the water slowly on the hill, and we're going to be planting hardwood trees as we farm. So the goal is, in 60 years, maybe 100 years, this will be a rainforest again with a ravine that runs all the time.
Awesome. So that's right there from the man himself who's created this project. We can't always count on the water here, and especially water for irrigation. Doesn't really make sense for us to take that water from a filtration plant and then just spread it all over the hillside. To me, that's sort of redundant. We just need to harness the actual rainwater in a natural sense and put that rainwater into a collection pond, which we've just built here, and then we can disperse it properly without wasting the resources that the Europeans have installed for the local community. So really, this is a feel-good project. We don't really want to, you know, tax the local community for their water system. We want to add to it. So what we're doing by diverting this ravine into a pond and creating a reliable water system, that allows us to produce farming, to sustain livestock, and you know, in general, we like building stuff anyway, so it's kind of fun. Imagine being in this forest right now. It seems kind of nice and everything, but honestly, we've been clearing out this forest for some time now, a few years, just to keep back the spiders and poisonous snakes and stuff. And I'm really not trying to scare you out of coming to St. Lucia, because it is beautiful and most tourists would not see any of those things. But for the locals that are living here and really working on surviving and prospering in their climate, in their geographical location, with all of the problems that go along with it, this has been a real adventure.